Hey, good to see you. Wow, you look great. You look well, and good click, because we're going to have a look in this video at something really useful on the ukulele, I think, that nobody ever thinks about, which is crazy. But it can be useful when you play a G, can be useful when you play a sort of weird B flat with an added fourth. We'll have a look at that. Just before that, I want to mention two little things, is that not all notes are equal in our ukulele chords, right? For example, when you play an F, you can do that. It doesn't matter if you hit more this side or more this side, it's the same, because actually the little secret here is that you've got the third, the major third of F is A, F, G, A, and that is on either side. You've got an A here and an A there. So however you strum your ukulele, however badly you strum it, you strum it wonderfully. But then it doesn't matter, because you'll still have the A ringing. But for example, if you play a G, instead of 2/3, we have actually two root notes, two Gs, and the third in the chord, because in each chord there's a 1, a 3 and a 5. The third is actually here, under your middle finger. What happens there is that if you strum like this, not going through all of the strings, you're missing out on the most important note of the chord, which is the third. It's the note that determines if a chord is major or minor. Boom, 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 something like that. And so you really want to strum through all your strings to have all the notes ring and not miss out the last one. That's what I end up saying in some lessons. Sometimes when somebody's probably not standing and sort of strumming a bit like this, you can't hear the third in a G. Which brings us to this element that probably you've never thought about, that can be so lovely. And actually I've got a song written for the ukulele to demonstrate that. And that's angling the strum. Have you ever thought, ooh, do I want more of a G5 and a hint of third? Or do I want a lot of third and the third to come out of the chord? You see, these are two Gs, they don't sound alike at all. Not too much third, a lot of third. So that depends on the angle of your strum. You see, I can either strum, how am I going to best demonstrate this? This way, plonk, or this way to really get the third, or this way, not to get too much of the third. And by the third, I mean, of course, the A string. We're still on the G, where my third is under my middle finger here. So, do I strum like this, hitting the strings and then leaving the line that goes like this, parallel to the 4 strings? Or do I kind of miss the first string, probably, which you call the 4th string, but you're wrong. And you kind of hit down to the last string that you hit more than the rest. And I've got a whole tutorial with a riff like that. And you might want to take your motorbike and go straight to that after this video. And it's the video for a sunny afternoon, which is perfect. Sunday afternoon, is it? No, sunny. And actually, the way that I teach that is that we integrate the bass line to the chords. Basically, you angle your strum so you hit the yellow note. So here we're angling mostly, not through all the strings necessarily, but we're hitting and we're going up this way to angle our strum to bring out that particular note on the G string out there. So there's a whole lesson on that. And that's kind of the idea here with this chord, although it's much easier because it's just one chord. And the song is called, what's it called? I wrote it. And I forgot. Well, it's something about blue. On this island. Oh, of course. On this island. Yeah, anyway. And it starts with this chord, which maybe you've never played before. It's a B flat add 4th, which is basically like an F shape. But you have, instead of the 2nd fret, the 3rd fret on your 4th, or I call it the 1st string. You call it what you want, because I count my fingers 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a long story. So it's basically this chord, 3-0-1-0, but with a barred 5th So all the fifths are barred, and I've got my little finger here on 8 and my middle finger on E6, meaning the 6th square of the E string, right? So for ease purposes, I'd call this 8, 5, 6, 5. And I just think this is really, really lovely, right? In the wind, by some motorbikes, on a beach, wherever. Sounds beautiful everywhere. Because you've got a chord, but you don't know where it's going. Is it a E flat? Is it a B flat? What's this extra note here? Well, the little secret, it's an E flat. But basically, and then I use that in the song. How could one use this? Well, I would angle a little bit my strum or use different notes in the chord to sing with it. So this is kind of a little bit this note, but this kind of is a little bit this note. So you've got this note. So that's dissonance. And a lot of people go, ooh, it's dissonance, I don't like it. Well, yeah, you do actually. There's lots of dissonance everywhere. It's only when you highlight it that all of a sudden it's uncomfortable. We've had centuries of enjoying dissonance in our cultures, and we've got lots nowadays in jazz and stuff like this, or even little ukulele songs written on Öland in the Baltic Sea. So basically we've got here 2 notes, this one and this one, this one and this one. And what's quite nice when you're writing songs is thirds or sixths. So what's a third? This one and this one, it will be this one and this one and this one and this one. What's a sixth? This one, no, this one and this one and this one and this one. There we go. But I actually start on I go down to the third. You see I'm plugging here under my little finger, 8. See if you can go la da la da la da da. Same notes, 3 above. La da da la da da la da 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 da. Sixths. So this is kind of how it's built, that I've got this. It's been an odd year or 2, and that launches the song, Nothing to Think. But lots to do yet in the video. No, actually it's pretty much it, but you can try and start singing on a B flat, and it's la 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 la. And when you're on this note, la, this note marries well with the note under your little finger, and then the la, when you come down with your voice here, then it marries well with the third here, which is the D, the A5. La, so la 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 la. And what I can do is angle my strum. That's the whole idea of this video. Angle my strum to bring out more or less friction. If I play everything together, and quite a bit of G string on purpose, even more because it's shorter, so it's going to resonate a little less. So this is loud and everything, but then I can just have a bit of E flat, a bit of the 4th, and then more of the 3rd. This is the 4th and this is the 3rd, because we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4th, 3rd, a bit more of the 4th, a bit more of the 3rd, a bit more of the 4th, a bit more of the 3rd, and then with singing above, with a 3rd above, the 3rd and 4th, a bit more of the 4th, a bit more of the 3rd, and then a bit more everything, because I love the dissonance, the rubbing of the notes. You're not sure where it's going. It's a bit like the song, because it's the first song of my Baltic trip. You can follow it on ukuleleroadtrips.com. Great adventure. Make sure you comment. What's up with nobody commenting? What's this about? I'm joking. There's lots of comments. It's a very popular website. But if you could leave a comment, that'd be great. Anyway, it's the first song that launches the Baltic trip, which is the big trip around the Baltic Sea. And it says, wow, I don't know where I'm going, but it seems like I'm going around the Baltic Sea. So it doesn't know where it's going. It's a bit like that chord, you see. I'm a bit confused. Where am I going? And then it says, well, it's been like this. And then it says, well, as I land on this island, I'll have a land Cheer to all lands where an... Well, I hope you appreciate this lesson, and I'll see you very soon. Have a wonderful time. Take care. Bye-bye.